Hello, 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 women of worth. Thank you for following us on TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, all over social media. I have my co-host here, beautiful wife, mother of two beautiful daughters. She's a YouTuber, Forever Blessed, a family channel. A lot of families that want to see and join their channel, they're happy to join and see what the good, exciting things that they have. It's funny. It's a lot of stuff that you can learn from them because they do a lot of stuff together. And us women, we need our channel as well. So we are here to help the mothers, sisters, grandmothers. There's a lot of grandmothers out there that sometimes need even motivation because they have a lot of grandchildren all over the house. So we want to talk today about the value of time. And I have Wendy here because she had two beautiful daughters. And I want her to talk about her timing. Like, how did she find the time to spend time with her daughters and at the same time with the husband? And then, I'll say my part as well. So thank you, Wendy, for joining Women of Worth. You're an amazing woman, an entrepreneur, amazing woman. You've taught me a lot, believe it or not. You taught me how to be myself, how to be beautiful and always be happy.
Taking care of yourself, that's very important. Yes. And you are a very, very strong woman. I always say that. So thank you for having me in your channel. It's very, very gonna be so productive, and we're gonna enjoy talking to all these moms. But how do I find my time? Well, in the beginning, since I had no help, it was only my husband and we just did it. Like I did the cleaning, I did the picking up, I did everything at home while he was at work. So it was very hard for me to find time to myself. So what I did was I started reading a lot and looking at videos because there was no time. There's never time. I felt like it was just my husband will come home and I'll have an argument. Like, I never have time for myself. This is too much. So I started finding time through going through my TikToks and seeing other mothers, right? They'd be like, oh, it's time. You have to find time for your worth. You have to know your worth. And I was like, know my worth? What does that mean? I don't even know my worth because I'm always busy at home and taking care of the family. So they started talking about how to start exercising, start reading books to encourage yourself. And I started buying things on Amazon and I started looking. And I remember one day I said, I can't do this no more. So at night, when my husband will come home from work, I'll give him his dinner and I would work out because there was no time for me, for us, because he didn't have time and I didn't have time. So I said, I can't do it. Even if it's 9:00 at night, I have to work out. So I started to do it. As I doing it, I was stressed out because I was like, oh my God, it's 9:00 and it's late. I'm tired. I still have to do things. But in due season, I figured out that doing it at that time, I learned that I started finding peace. I started finding happiness because I felt more confident. I felt better about myself. So I think in reality, it doesn't matter what time you do it. It's at least you find the time for you. And that's the hard part.
Yeah? I agree. I agree with that. I'm hearing what you're saying. It's bringing flashbacks of, something similar that I went through when I was married with the children's father. And you kind of think it's your fault that you're not finding time for the children or that you're not finding time for the husband, obviously. But it's like you said, you have to find time for yourself. Your worth, like you first, you have to worry about you first to be strong, to be taking care of the children and finding time for them and for your husband. Because sometimes what happens is kids, I noticed even with my children, I was going crazy. I was going crazy with 4 children. It was insane.
Yeah, it's very, especially when you don't have anybody and You are the same, like you don't have your mom or dad. And for me, I had my family, but they weren't there for me in
Right.
reality because they had their things, you know, so I couldn't depend on no one. So I understand. And the bad thing is that when you don't find time for yourself, you start being upset,
Yes.
right? You're not yourself. You treat your kids different, you
Oh,
know, you treat your spouse, then the arguments come. So when you don't find time for yourself, just a lot of problems come within it.
right.
So you have to prioritize yourself, because if not, you're not going to be a better you. You're going to be this person that is, you're going to be like, who is this? Because it's not you. You're angry, you're frustrated, you're overwhelmed, and it's not a person you want to be. You
Oh,
have to find time for yourself.
no, you create a negative vibe
Mm-hmm.
that attracts bad stuff accidentally. It's like we are magnet.
Mm-hmm.
And well, have you consider yourself a strong woman now that you went through what you went through, and not having anybody to help you? Have you Do you think you become stronger?
Yes, because one, I learned to depend on God,
Mm.
right? First, because if I didn't have him, because he's the only one. Through all my struggles, I prayed a lot. And I was like, God, send me, right? Someone to help me.
Wow.
And then I still, God, please send me someone. And it was like God was like, no, I'm here for you.
Wow.
I'm not sending you anyone. I'm here. He showed me how to trust him. Like I believe in God, like I don't even know how to explain it because of my experience.
That's
So
right.
that's why I see things different. Like I'm okay to be alone
That's right.
because I know he has me,
That's
you
right.
know? So it has made me stronger, and it has made me feel better that I have God. I put him first.
Amen.
And I see it like yes, it's nice to have someone to talk to or someone to be there for you. That's a blessing, you know.
Of course.
But God showed me it's okay to be alone, and you have to understand your this. If you feel like the way you feel, you cannot disappoint yourself.
That's right. I
Because
agree.
when you disappoint yourself, it's like letting yourself go, not taking care of your health. And I'm still juggling with that. You know, I'm still trying to be a better version of me, you know?
Of course, every day you get more disciplined. Day by
Yeah.
day, you become more disciplined. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Of course, for those that don't know, Wendy is my sister-in-law. And I can say, from knowing Wendy from, you know, such a long time, I have seen that you have become a strong woman, and you look different. You are more joyful now because, like you said, you have God, and you found that you have to be there also for yourself. You know, God is showing you that you can do it with Him.
Hmm.
He's always with you. He said He would never leave you, He would never forsake you. He said that He is with you always. And,
Right.
you know, even though, you know, we still have to love everybody. And even though people, you know, time will pass by and God will show you who will be there for you and who will not. But there's some battles that we have to do alone.
Hmm.
And your your life is becoming a testimony to empower
Right.
other women, and even your daughters. Your two daughters are seeing you and they're like, wow, mommy is strong, and mommy is doing this, mommy is active, mommy is dedicating time to the Lord, because they copy, they imitate everything we do.
That is true.
Everything. You're showing
Yeah.
them how to be independent. You're showing them that even though if no one is around, they can always trust in the Lord, and that He will be there to guide them. Like God is their GPS. You know,
Correct. Yeah.
yes,
Right.
guiding you and everything. You know how to work out, and then how to even talk to your husband. Like, I know your husband values you.
Right.
There is a lot of men out there, they do not value their wives. I know. And I'm not
Yeah.
just saying this because your husband is my brother. I'm being honest. a lot of women out there have a lot of husbands that their husbands appreciate them.
Yeah, that's true.
Teamwork. And like you said, you didn't have anybody else. It was just God.
Right. It depends on the person. Like I think that everybody goes through their their personalities because of how they got brought up.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. That's right. That's right. Yes.
Sometimes, you become stronger, like how you have no mom and dad. You're a strong woman, independent. You know how to do, I think, everything. Because I when I see you, I'm like in shock. You do everything. So it depends how you grow up. I think people don't learn how to love. I think
That's right.
you have to be willing to love others and be there for them. I don't know how to explain it that way, but it depends who raises you and who you want to be and who you want to be at the long run, you know?
That's right. That's right. I agree. I strongly agree with that. 100%.
Yeah,
So you moved from New Jersey
yeah.
with your husband and your two daughters. Florida life. Let's talk about the Florida life and the time in Florida. How do you see your time has changed from New Jersey to Florida?
Ay, ay, ay. Florida is like, I don't even, I'll tell you this. I tell God to not take me away because it's like a dream,
What do
right?
you do not take you away where?
Uh, Like life, like, like that
Oh,
I don't die or anything. Let me enjoy it because I'm really enjoying Florida. Like my kids, my kids enjoy it, you know,
yeah.
they love it. It's like a whole different world. I don't know. We get over there. We were stuck at home, because we've been through a lot over there. So we were always at home. I was afraid to be by myself because I went through a bad experience.
Yes.
So I couldn't go out by myself with the girls, because we almost got attacked by this person, whatever, at the park. So I
Wow.
didn't I didn't go out unless I was with my husband. And then, like I'm saying, like my mom was always busy.
Yes.
Um, sisters worked, so I had no one.
Right. Wow.
Wow. So here I feel free. Like we're able to walk, we were able to go outside. And they're like, can we go for the scooters? Like right after I'm done with work, can we go outside? I think it's just a blessing. I wake up thanking God every day.
Amen. Yes. Yes. Well,
It
and I
is,
see it. I see it. I really see the change. The
I
face
even,
expression.
even gained weight because I think it's the happiness. I think it's the happiness that, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a different feeling.
It's an atmosphere. The atmosphere. You know what it is? I think it's funny how they say the Sunshine State. Everybody here is happy.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Everybody
everybody says hi, right? I'm like, wow, I'm so impressed. I'm the type of person that in New Jersey I would smile a lot, right? And
Yes.
people look at me like, and I'm like, oh my God.
You felt
Here,
out of
here now everybody's smiling. And now I'm just serious, like, hold on.
like what? But now, hey, listen, now you are in your environment. You are in your environment. Everybody, like, listen, I don't know what it is with Florida. I'm not degrading any other state, but Florida is like the state of opportunities.
Yes, yes, it is.
Anything. I was telling you guys in the beginning, and like I tell other ladies that I minister to, any business you want to establish in Florida, it will prosper.
It will. Yeah, it's amazing. I've done so much things here, and I'm excited to share that in another topic. But it's been a blessing in disguise.
That's
And
right.
seeing my sister-in-law, because you are a woman that's gonna show so many women how to do things. Because without you, I don't know. I think I'd still be in my house, like thinking what to do.
Hell, you're gonna make me tear up, Lord. You too. You too. Ladies, for those ladies out there that don't like putting on makeup, I don't like putting on makeup that much, but my sister-in-law, my beautiful sister-in-law, you know, I just see you, Wendy, and I get even more motivated. So I'd be like, okay, I gotta put my little concealer. Be like, okay, Lord.
It's true, you have to. First of all, not everybody loves makeup. I don't love, like, I wish I knew how to put all that makeup on and you look like a different woman. But I tell my sister-in-law, I say, you have to take care of yourself. First of all, we're gonna get old, and then we're gonna look at ourselves, man. We didn't like put that mascara on, those lashes or whatever, the lipstick. I think as you wake up during the day, you should be able to be happy enough to look at yourself and be like, I feel
Yep.
good. Because when you start your day feeling good, your whole day goes good. Because when I'm like this, with my hair toda loca and like crazy, and I feel like I didn't accomplish my day. Like I didn't do my day correctly. So that's why I start my day like that. Even though like during the weekend I give myself time and I'm like, let my face breathe, because you need to love yourself with or without makeup. But I think you have to set yourself up. Like, I look good. You don't know, first of all, you don't know who's knocking at your door coming in.
Okay.
And hi, or what if like you have to an emergency and you have to go. That's me. Like,
You're right.
or you don't know who you're gonna meet outside for my single ladies that are out there.
For real.
You can't meet people that way. You just have to be presentable and love yourself. I think loving yourself is it took me a lot. I felt so insecure before.
Wow.
And I changed so much. I used to look at myself and I'd be like, oh, I feel so insecure, so uncomfortable.
But what was it that made you feel insecure?
My body, like, I was very like, I'm not proportioned the right way that I want to be. But I was always insecure, always. So now once I started working out, eating better, I felt confident and I knew my value. I'm like, hold on.
That's right.
You change your mindset. Everything changes when you start exercising, you start reading positive books, you start, your doors open. I don't even know how to explain it. Your whole life changes when you change for yourself. Like,
right. That's right. The mindset. Change the mindset.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Once I think negative, or even my husband or my kids, I'd be like, we need to change it. No,
Right. Well,
because all day goes like.
And the atmosphere feels so weird. Remember, I was telling you the story. Oh my goodness, we have 10 minutes, ladies. Oh my goodness, is it showing on your side too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Well, ladies, I'm gonna be very quick because we have 10 minutes. So real quick, I was telling Wendy the other day, a friend of mine, she has maids. Remember that story I was telling you about the maid? This is what the power of negative thinking, and when you speak, the Bible says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. Right. This lady had a maid that was so negative. She always spoke so negative. She was always murmuring and complaining, would always think bad. And my friend told her, she said, so-and-so, because I don't want to put her name out there. I'm going to give you 2 weeks for you to change your mindset and for you to speak positive. If not, I'm going to have to fire you. The lady, my friend, she put recorders all over the house, and she would hear this woman murmuring, complaining. My friend had plants, live plants in her home. The vibe was so bad, the atmosphere was so bad that the plants started drying up.
Yeah.
It's insane.
No, it's true. And even
I'm sorry?
It is true what you're saying, because even with us, we were going through a hard time in our home. And we had a bird that we loved. His name was Nico. And we were always like fighting at home. It was just a hard time. And he passed away. And I always think about that. Even Avi, we were still going through it, like all that negativity. It goes to even your pets, everything that's around you.
Yes, that is correct. Wow, I got goosebumps. That is true. That's what we
Yeah.
got. Like you're saying, we have to, when we wake up, just be that positive mind and prepare yourself for the day. Because if not, it's gonna go chaos. It's gonna go chaos. Oh my goodness, I see the countdown. Ladies, I don't want to end this, but we're gonna be on here every day, God willing, motivating ladies out there, and then we can have other ladies join and I like Zoom because you can put various people and everybody talks and speaks their mind. So Wendy, you want to say anything? You want to pray before we leave or say anything?
I just want to tell everybody to stay encouraged and to keep believing in yourself. Even if no one tells you, you have to believe in yourself and you have to have the courage to do it. Because anybody can tell you, oh, work out, eat healthy. But you have to be willing to do it. You have to do the work because it's not going to do it for you. And apparently, I know sometimes people get depressed and stressed out, but just push yourself to do it, and you're going to see the transformation.
Man, that's right. That's right. Disciplined mindset and disciplined will.
Yes, yes, correct. Correct, my sister-in-law. You know how to say it.
Listen, we learn from each other. So ladies, we pray that all the ladies out there that are watching Woman of Worth, always remember that you are worth more than you can imagine. You are valuable. God created you in his image. And we can never think that we are not worth anything because we are very powerful. That's why when God created Adam and Eve, he told Adam, well, it's not good for you to be alone. I'm going to create for you a helper. We are very powerful. We're very smart. And we help our men. We help our children. We help other people. And the thing is that we have to keep empowering other people every single day and not give up.
Yes.
Ladies, so we'll see you guys tomorrow on our next video. We love you guys. Remember, like and subscribe. Send your prayer requests here on the channel. If not, you can email us at 300ministries@gmail.com. We love you, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.